What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you clicking on this video. If you haven't already, I uploaded earlier today a video about Eli Manning getting betting odds to become the comeback player of the year. So I'll leave the link to that video in the description of this video. So if you want to check that out, I'd greatly appreciate it. But as for right now, I just wanted to give a quick recap to the current injury report for the New York Giants. Also give some updates to that report, as well as some additions, unfortunately. Starting with some good news, Sterling Shepard is still going full speed at practice, catching passes from Eli Manning and from Daniel Jones, which is great to see. Perhaps early on they were exaggerating the significance of that thumb injury. It appeared that it might have been a little less serious than originally saw. But yeah, he's going full speed in practice, looking good, which is great to see, especially with the departure of Odell. Sterling is really going to become a major asset for the team this year, and I really hope he has that breakout year that we've all been waiting for. Next, we're taking a look at Corey Coleman. Of course, as we know, Coleman tore his ACL early on in training camp, which is a big disappointment. I was really looking forward to seeing him on the field full force with the Giants. Throughout his career, he really has received a lot of criticism, and deservedly so. You know, early on, he wasn't showing the competitive drive, had a bit of a hothead in the locker room, which did not endear him to his teammates. But when he came to the Giants, it really seemed like he came into his own. It really seemed like he was blossoming with our coaching staff and in our facility. So I was really looking forward to it this year. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen because of that torn ACL. But he has had successful surgery, and now the road to recovery is ahead. Next, we're going to quickly just take a look at Golden Tate. As we know, Golden Tate doesn't have an injury per se, but he was hit for a banned substance violation earlier this April. Today, as we are recording this video, he is being appealed by the NFL. No news has come out about that to this point, but I'll make sure to keep you updated. And then in regards to Golden Tate, a bit of a more lighthearted moment. If you follow Madeline Burke on Twitter, she actually posted a funny photo of Golden Tate. He was going hard, I guess, for a pass along the sideline, and so much so that he slid and actually got his leg caught in the fence along the perimeter of the practice facility. He's not injured, nothing happened. He just seems to be going very hard in practice, which is great to see. If there's any way to endear yourself to a New York sports fan, you go hard even in practice. Next, some more unfortunate news. As you might have already heard, Amba Eaves, the young speedy receiver out of Syracuse, has unfortunately torn his Achilles tendon. Obviously a very serious injury. He had some brief time in the AAF, and you might remember him from last year. He was one of the fan favorites in training camp. Would have been great to see him try and make the official squad. But unfortunately, with that torn Achilles, our wide receiver core is just dwindling by the day. Only can hope for the best for him going forward. Hopefully he can make a full recovery from that Achilles injury. To continue, this one's frustrating to say the least. Sam Beal has missed practice again today, not participating in any drills with the team. Is this guy ever going to see the field? He was a third round supplementary pick, of course, in 2018. Had a lot of promise after we took him. A lot of people were thinking he would be a big impact player immediately for us. Of course, injured all of last season in training camp, and now missing yet another practice with that hamstring injury. What are you gonna do? Gonna end on some good news here. Of course, most of you have probably already heard DeAndre Baker, our first round pick, went down with an apparent knee injury. MRIs revealed no structural damage. Looks like it might have just been some sort of a sprain. He is participating lightly in some workouts off to the side. Unfortunately, not practicing to this point. And by all means, take your time. He's going to be a big impact player for us, I believe, on defense with that aging secondary. We brought in an influx of new talent, young new talent, and he's going to be a very, very intricate piece to that defense. So by all means, take your time with that. And then lastly, Alec Ogletree, changing from 52 to 47. He was a participant in walkthroughs today. He was limited in previous practices, but it looks like he is back up and running, which is good to see. Again, another guy that gets a lot of flack, and from me as well. Ogletree, he's just not good. He is quote unquote a fan favorite, came up with 5 interceptions last season, but a lot of tip passes. I just feel like his time has passed, and with the young linebackers like a Ryan Connolly, who showed a lot of promise in the first preseason game, might be someone coming in to take that spot. But I'm going to go over that in our preseason week 2 video that I will be uploading later on this week, so keep an eye out for that video. I appreciate you clicking on this video. If this is your first time here, I'd really appreciate if you subscribe for more content. If you like this video, please leave a like, and I'll see you in the next one, guys.